Okay, let's get to your cards. Hanged Man. Yep. This is that wisdom that came through. The Hanged Man has some choices here. They can be pissed that they're struck up like this and there's nothing they can do about it, and they just have to sit in whatever it is. The two ravens. Oh, and there are grapes. This is, I've had these cards for a long time. Yeah, it's almost like, what's the Jack and the Beanstalk? It's like these are giant stalks coming up through the clouds almost, but that might be an ocean. And you can see there are grapes growing from this vine. So this is almost deep ancient wisdom, maybe coming from the other side. You feel like you're getting messages and wisdom from the other side. So there's almost a bat-like quality, which is interesting. But the Hanged Man can either struggle or they can accept the present moment that things are the way they are. And if things aren't moving forward, they can use that time. We'll be in Mercury retrograde actually when this is, using this time to review things, to recharge, to relax, to just enjoy what it is at the moment. We all do this thing where we don't have anything to do, we're bored, we have too much to do, we're too busy, and this is just like, I'm going to enjoy the parts of this that I can, or at least appreciate it, or at least find something good to take away from it. And it brings enlightenment. They're literally looking at things from a completely different angle. I always like to say when this card comes up, if you can, go outside, and if you have a hill, lay with your head down the hill, unless you can do headstands and handstands, good for you. And then just look up. It's kind of outside. It's kind of disorienting in a way, but it's really cool, and it throws you off balance enough that you need to reorient yourself. You need to look at things from a different perspective maybe, and then you might see something you never saw before. You might understand something you never understood before. You may grow, right? These growing, fruitful grapevines, you may grow as a result of the experience when things felt turned on their head. Seven of Swords. So the Seven of Swords for me is a card of people behaving badly, people lying by omission, people sneaking around because to me, it's a conflict avoidance card. Someone's not being direct with you, straightforward. They're holding on to their thoughts and opinions or feelings or information. Sometimes this card encourages you we kind of have two indirect cards here. Like going about things at a roundabout way. You could be planning a trip and taking like a serpentine path, or kind of a convoluted path, so you can hit different national parks or peep friends and family or whatever. So you kind of are going all over the place instead of just I need to get from here to there, and just finding the most direct route. This type of personality can be, everyone is different. So some people don't like a very direct person. I'm a Sag, so I am direct to a fault. Um, but I appreciate people being direct with me because I can be really obtuse, right? So someone could be, maybe they think they're being straightforward and obvious, but it's just not coming. It's just not, either if you're not being direct, the other person isn't getting it, or someone's not being direct with you and you're just not getting it because they're not being direct. But it can also be opportunities gained, another 7, gained by, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Another 7. So 7 of Pentacles is a card about patience, about, it's kind of, what I'm getting right now is like minding your own business, minding your own thing, really full hermit mode. I'm going to take care of my house. I'm going to work out. I'm going to get things in shape, in getting things up in good shape. Maybe you're leaving a job and you want to get everything, just, you're going to feel better about it, whether they appreciate it or not, but you are a hard worker. Maybe you're moving on because they don't appreciate you. But you are going to get everything tied up as much as possible. You know, some people do that. Some people leave a job and it's just like a hot mess. And other people, I mean, write a document. It's like, here's how everything works. Where everything is, and takes pride and even if it wasn't a good fit for them or whatever, they take pride in their work to make sure that there's an orderly, documented transition. This is following steps. So ingredients, you may be cooking, maybe wanting to grow your own herbs, even doing that inside, even having a tiny little herb garden with just a couple of herbs, or herbs, I guess, is that how you say it in the UK? I don't know why we say herbs, but sorry, maybe that bothers you. I have known Virgos to be really, really good writers and very much into grammar, which I'm terrible at. Editing, it's very, I'm getting messages. I'm just going to go with the messages and not try force them to fit the cards. Editing, proofreading, writing a book. But back to the Hanged Man, if you have downtime, using it wisely, getting your thoughts down on paper, just making yourself write some, like working at something, tending at something day. Maybe you're working on a project and you're not telling anyone. You're still gathering ideas, you're still getting your thoughts together. And sometimes if you talk about it or tell people, then they give their opinions. I totally do that. I'm obnoxious. Probably why I have a tarot channel. And you don't want that contaminating your enthusiasm or joy, because you know they don't mean it meanly. It's just people kind of get excited. You're not. It's not that you will welcome people's thoughts and opinions at some point, but it's not ready yet. It's like a newborn. You don't necessarily want to bring it out into a crowded place where there are germs. When you have a brand new baby, you want to protect it and nurture it till you feel like it's in a good enough place that to be able to introduce to other people. The 7 of Pentacles is about patience and just keep working, keep plugging away, keep doing it, keep at it. 3 of Cups, you may get together with friends when it's safe. You may finish, so there could be a project you've been working on that has come to fruition, that has completed, and there may be some sort of celebration at work or recognition, or going out for going out with friends if possible, or socially distancing outside and toasting one another or something. However, you could do it safely. This is context. This is definitely a who you know, not what you know card. Usually it can be networking, um, randomly meeting someone that provides a good connection, either to if you're looking for a romantic partnership or a new hobby or something you're into, or an in even at a company. How far are we? 19. Okay, Virgo, so any more messages? I said I wasn't going to put a lot of crystals out and just keep it simple, but look, I already have all. I didn't even know I was doing it this morning. I'm just looking. I'm like, wow, I thought I wasn't going to put a lot of crystals out. I think that's all I'm getting for you, Virgo. So I hope you're having a wonderful month and hope to see you at another video. Take care.